Maurice Gear here, back for another Power Pack training. And today we're going to talk about change. Change. Are you willing to change? See, the hardest thing about change is you have to change. Let me say that again. The hardest thing about change is you have to change. Now, here's the funny thing about why it's hard to change. Most people aren't willing to change because change is hard. If you want anything different in your life, it requires you to change. The only reason why you're still in the same situation that you've been in for the last 5, 2, 3, or even 1 year is because you haven't changed. See, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to lose weight, I understand that you got to go to the gym and you got to eat a little different. If you want to lose weight, you have to change. See, if you want to make more money, you have to be willing to invest in yourself, take action, apply what you learn, read books, go to trainings, invest in high dollar programs, get a coach, get a mentor. And you have to work at it religiously. See, that's something different. You have to change if you want to make money in business. The reason why most people won't make money is not that they can't make money, is because they won't change. And the hardest thing about change is that change requires you to change if you want something different. Something different requires you to do something different. If you want to be a doctor, it takes 10 years and a lot of money. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just think about that for a minute. You want to make $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month, it could be done. But the sad reality is it requires you to change. But change is not easy, but yet it's really easy, but most people won't change. You want to be a millionaire, you can be a multi-millionaire. But guess what? The hardest thing about becoming a millionaire is you have to change. You have to wake up early in the morning. Got to go to trainings. Got to sacrifice. Got to leave your family. Got to invest a lot of money in your personal development. See, everybody wants to be a millionaire, but they can't get past that wall of change. I did this training today to show you that if you want any type of result in your life, negative or positive, it requires change. So you might be saying, Maurice, this is beautiful. How do I change? Change requires discipline. And change requires habit. Change requires discipline. Change requires habit. So, if you want to start to get different results in your life, it just takes one day at a time. 1 day becomes 2 days, 2 days becomes 3 days, 3 days becomes 4, and 4 becomes 5, and before long, you're in 60 days, and you look back and you didn't change. You look in your bank account, and it now says you have an extra comma. You want to lose weight? Go to the gym for 10 minutes. Work out for 10 minutes. And do it. It takes time to change. Repetition. If you're willing to do something at a repetitious rate, you can change your life. It starts right now, though. Take time right now to say, this is what I want to change. I know change is hard, but I can do it. And it starts with today. Instead of sleeping in at 8 o'clock, you need to sleep in to 6 o'clock, or maybe 5 o'clock, or maybe 4 o'clock, or maybe 3 o'clock. And you need to do it repetitiously. And if you do it repetitiously, you'll start to create change in your life. Everything starts with mastering the now. You can master the now. Just do it one day at a time and do it consistently. One client, one product, one new customer at a time. The only reason why you don't have the things in your life that you really want is because you've been unwilling to trade time for it. You've been unwilling to put forth the necessary sacrifices that it takes to have the things that you want. So, folks, the hardest thing about change is you got to change. See, the hardest thing about people quitting cigarettes is they have to stop smoking cigarettes. Well, how did they start smoking cigarettes in the first place? It all started with one cigarette. How do people get hooked on drugs and alcohol? It all starts with one drink and one hit, and you're hooked. It all starts with one thing. And before long, it builds up to where you doing it on a consistent basis. Now you got to reverse the process. And in fact, here's another nugget for you. Sometimes change is so hard, you have to go get another expert to help you change. See, when people really get hooked on drugs so bad and the habit has gotten out of control, you got to seek help. If your finances are so bad, that means that you need to go get an expert to help you get out of the financial situation that you're in. That's why mentors and coaches are so important. My name is Maurice Gear. I hope this training has been of immense value to you. The hardest thing about change is you have to change, but guess what? You can change. My name is Maurice Gear. I'll see you guys in another training. Bye for now.